is not getting fouled. Julius Randle's not getting fouled. That's the argument that the officials are going to hear at the end of the quarter.
Well, they've been hearing it here at the third quarter, that's for sure. Isaiah Joe rattles that one in. Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace left open. Knocks down a three. Gilgeous-Alexander racing up the floor. Fires inside Williams. Couple of fakes and banks it home.
And it's only a 4-point game coming out at half.
Williams, that's a wide open look. Haven't had a lot of those. Knocks that down. SGA trying to find his spot. Instead finds Holmgren. Easy bucket for Chet Holmgren.
But that's what I'm talking about, DP.
Daniels making it difficult for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets inside, pulls back. He stumbled a bit. Counted and one.
Where he wasn't at the free throw line, but this guy is one of the best in the game at just this. His footwork, 6'6". I wouldn't call him blazingly fast. So his footwork, that hard plant to the step back separation is what gets him a great look.
The two cousins battling right there. SGA wins out. Timeout Minnesota. Thunder up 2.
Alexander starting to get going. And what better way to get going than against your cousin?
Edwards guarding SGA. Williams screen. Gilgeous-Alexander left-handed. Does not go down. Gets his own rebound. Back up and in.
This is that burst ability from OKC.
His cousin gets the rebound.
Boy, that bench continues to struggle with their shooting.
Kenrich Williams 3. Got it! Big three-pointer, and the Thunder with their largest lead of the game.
He's a little bigger.
Now, normally he's a good three-point shooter, 39% regular season. As SGA knocks it down. Second three for DiVincenzo. Now, shot's good and one. Tuck the hit, banked it home, and a chance for a three-point play.
Now all of a sudden Shai got his rhythm back. He's feeling good again. He's getting to the spots he's so capable of getting, and as soon as he feels the contact, folks, this guy takes 9 free throws per game in the regular season. He's one of the best here in the playoffs. That is.
Who go stretches where they play a lot, other stretches they don't, but they're always ready. Feet inside, Holmgren with a force. Randle drives on Dort. Backs in, tries to split the defense and lost the ball. Foul, bucket, count it, and one. Some Shai sizzle here on the fourth.
My name is Hope David. Fun fact about myself.
Just past the midway point here in the fourth. SGA the drive and the finish. 28 points. 10-point lead with 5 to go. Plenty of time for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander jumper.
And that's why you have to pressure up.
Changing baskets to start. When you're used to on your home court, starting in the same one as Hartenstein throws it in. That makes no difference though, right? Hartenstein finding SGA. McDaniel's right with him. Steps back, baseline. He has been the mid-range maestro.
Those are the shots Richard touched on the open. Rich, they got to make those.
Dort lines up, wide open three. Nails that one. That Williams, nice fake on Gobert. Kicks it out. Wallace. Gobert alters that shot. SGA on the drive. Back shot's good. His second field goal. Gilgeous-Alexander falling away. Off the glass. Banks it home. 9 straight points.
So pure and so smooth. Dante DiVincenzo is an excellent defender, but he gets to his spot, and ladies and gentlemen, he is a midi master. This is what he does. He gets to his spot, posts up, and there's just no defense. There's nothing you can do. That's why he loves it.
They go for Randle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steals, into the top 10 of the NBA in steals per game. Jalen Williams back out. Caruso sets, fires, connects. Minnesota in game 1 did not have one fast break point. As Caruso throws that up and in.
Is that catch too?
Got the advantage, weight and height on Wiggins backing in. Bad pass stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander throughout the game. Well, it looks like there's zero impact tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, Hartenstein, the floater, gets one to go. That's another one. That's his second. Turnovers, Minnesota.
This is such a difficult skill. You think Jokic, you think Hartenstein.
Gilgeous-Alexander again with McDaniels. Falling away, got it.
Nice calm shot by Jaden McDaniels.
While a drive, SGA pulls up, jump shot is good. 14 BP. With about a 5-second different shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with three-pointer, knocks it down with McDaniels right there.
Not always the shots you hit, it's when you hit those shots. SGA with the step back against McDaniels.
Wolves will need both of them to be productive. Gilgeous-Alexander jump shot once again. He's got 21.
I think that's the key to this formula. Get those guys on the block. That makes it so much harder to guard.
Jalen Williams on a three. His 3 quick fouls and hardly played in that first half. Gilgeous-Alexander sneaks inside and flips it up and in. He's got 23.
He is a relentless downhill attacker. In the second half of game 1, he beat his matchup consistently.
DiVincenzo floats it into Randle, stolen by Lou Dort. Alexander Walker with the foul, counted and one.
They strip cleanly, and then you get it to SGA. With the left, he finished through the...
7 on the 24. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls up, jumper's good. 28 points, and now this is the largest lead of the night.
And just Shai, I don't know what to tell you, America. He's so quick, and when he gets to a 17-footer, it is a layup. The separation, the quick space, there's no way to guard that. When we think about pull-ups, think about MJ.
One of those second-half thunderbolts right now. Alexander Walker finds Gobert, knocked away by SGA. Here comes Wallace, alley-oop to Holmgren. That is a lethal combination for anybody who plays them. Wallace launches a three, it's good!
One hard drive with one man in front of him.
He's got 19. Gilgeous-Alexander, elbow jumper, got it. Jalen Williams up top. Right back to Jalen Williams, puts up a three. Bang! Jalen Williams with a big three-pointer. SGA inside, adjusts and lays it in. Unstoppable.
Mike, I'm going to start with you, J-Dub. Just, you guys opened it up in the third quarter. Like, how do those runs, those Thunder avalanches, how do they happen?
Holmgren picks up his first foul. Jalen Williams, a lot of room, and nails another three. McDaniels, 8 of the 13 points. The spin move, back out Dort. A contested three, got it. Gilgeous-Alexander already 3 assists. Jump shot bounces around, the soft touch, those are his first points. Well, we've seen that OKC defensive intensity to start this one. Both teams so good defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander using the left hand, guarding SGA. Sneaks inside, layup, bank shot good with 3 Minnesota players around him. OKC's opponent had less turnovers than they did. Gilgeous-Alexander, nice spin move, jumper's good. Both teams shooting lights out to start. Gilgeous-Alexander steps back, calmly nails a three. He's 5 of 6 from the field. He's got 11 points, 4 assists.
Here, Rudy's in a good spot. Now here, in my opinion, Rudy's got to get up and then depend on the help defender because that's an uncontested shot for
Rudy Gobert misses a pair of free throws. 6-point lead for OKC.
Back to the zone with Rudy, to Richard's point, at the high point of it.
Cason Wallace, an open three. Got it.
Players, see, Rudy should step up. That should be Nikhil Alexander that's there. Rudy should be at the top like they were the first time. They're still a little confused on that zone.
By Alexander Walker.
Holmgren tries to answer and does. Both teams shooting the three ball extremely well. Rebounds, OKC 16-8. Randall guarding SGA. Has some room. Three-pointer. It's good.
Hey, this is a big 2 minutes to finish the half. This is a huge 2 minutes for both teams.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets to the rim. Just a slight hesitation, the burst of speed. He's got 21 points in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander comes right back off the glass.
40 minutes a night, every single night. That is a different rhythm when you got to be more efficient with just 25 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander over Edwards, gets it to go. Edwards was right on top of him. Alexander Walker guarding Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive, gets inside, kicks it out corner. Caruso, three-pointer, got it as the shot clock was expiring.
He has been absolutely brilliant all night.
6 of 8 from the field, 16 points in 16 minutes. SGA from mid-range again. He's got 27. They do have a foul to give. 5 seconds. Gilgeous-Alexander, hesitation, pulls up, bank shot is good.
Talk about skill work. Watch this hesitation. I'm going to look up, show him the ball, get him moving a little bit, and then just hang in the air just a little bit.
Reed picks up SGA, who tells Dort to go through. Pull up, jump shot, got it.
Different and hard to guard. There's not stopping that because he's just trying to get to his spot.
He's back over 30 again. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren, good look for three. It's good. Judd Holmgren from downtown. SGA spins. Gobert looking to help. Taking his time, falling away. It's up. It's good. SGA playing like an MVP. SGA against Gobert. Shot clock at 7. Drives, pulls back, drives again. Stops, falls down, gets it to Williams. Three-pointer. It's good. Jalen Williams with a big bucket.
He keeps that left pivot foot down. That grip on the Converse is good. And so is that three by J-Dub.
8 on a 24. Williams puts it in. Jalen Williams answers once again.
J-Dub, it seemed like every time they made a push, you guys responded. How were you able to hold them off?
Just trust each other and stack possessions.
You don't have a lot to say about that.
That's all I got. You want me for TV? I don't know. Just play hard, compete together. The game has ups and downs. You know, the typical. Just play hard, stack possessions.
Push, you guys responded. How were you able to?
Once again.
J-Dub, it seemed like every time they made a push, you guys responded. How were you able to hold them off?
Just trust each other and stack possessions.
You don't have a lot to say about that.
That's all I got. You want me for TV? I don't know. Just play hard, compete together. The game has ups and downs. You know, the typical thing I usuly say.
Shai, I'm going to come to you then. J-Dub had a game. Shed had a game. Just describe the impact that these guys had.
They were amazing tonight. They were confident. They weren't rattled by the moment. Like, there's so much to say about the work they put in, the effort, and the character that those two.
That's on the win.
Thanks to dinner. Because you know they went to a good spot. SGA gets inside, kicks it out in the corner. Holmgren nails a three. Holmgren had an excellent game. Randall gets a good look in the corner. Hartenstein boxing out, tips it to SGA. Ahead to Holmgren, one stride and a stuff. McDaniels guarding Gilgeous-Alexander. Another throw up, this time Hartenstein able to get it going.
That does a good job of showing his hands and not fouling.
Williams uses the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander drives on McDaniels, spins inside, uses the left hand. Those are good shots, Richard. He has to keep taking them.
Well, those are the ones, Mike, that have been open all series. The priority. He's going to have to decide, do they want to hang in? Because the barrages are going to come, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way. Send it home, big fella. Chet.
Randle off the bounce. Caruso knocks it away. Comes up with a steal. Throws it back, and Gilgeous-Alexander, the unselfish play.
Anytime you turn your back, or even if you don't, they are looking to steal the basketball. And Julius right away puts his head down and doesn't react to get back defensively.
SGA layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander got it. They're 3 for 16 from the field. In some ways, with that shooting, as Gilgeous-Alexander nails the three. It's a first quarter tidal wave here for OKC. A 15-point lead.
OKC is off and running. Shai, he sees that man back, steps in, knocks it down.
5 seconds. SGA double team, kicks it out in the corner. Wallace a three, puts it in at the buzzer. A fitting end to a dominant first period. Near perfection to start game 5 on both ends of the floor. OKC trying to clinch tonight.
Goal attempts tonight. He has decided I am getting downhill and getting to my own.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets downhill and gets his own.
See, this is the thing when Rudy Gobert is guarding Chet, he's got to respect the three-point, so there's nobody in there. Look.
An important 4 minutes, right? Minnesota going to try to get some of their own back, get this a little bit closer.
Again, Shai taking his time. That double screen up top. See, look, Rudy Gobert, look, that's a contest.
And pretty much the entire building on its feet as we wind down the first half. Alexander left-handed, lays it up and in. Lots of contact there. Edwards falls down, looks Ben Taylor as he goes up the floor. SGA spins and an easy bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander to Hartenstein. That lefty loft floats it up and in. That's where the flow is going. SGA pulls up. The mid-range maestro does it again. Edwards, nice fake. Pass deflected and stolen. SGA down a lane, throws it down. More defense.
My coach used to always say, don't fake high and throw high. You fake the pass and throw the pass. And even right there, SGA.
Just giving his teammates an earful on the bench. I wonder if it's like, hey, let's make sure we're putting this one away.
Gilgeous-Alexander floats it up and in. By the way, Caruso.
As prolific a year as he's had, that three has abandoned him for much of this series.
1 of 7 tonight. DB is short. Three-pointer's good. He got hit as well. Holmgren, extra pass. Jalen Williams, corner 3. Caruso hustling to get the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander nails his three-pointer. 31 points for SGA.
In the game for OKC. But he does so many things that show up on the stat sheet. All of a sudden he gets an offensive rebound. SGA gets the knockdown.
SGA inside, counted out, a foul.
In so many ways, Mike. His handle, the ability to navigate contact, to somehow, under the bump from Anthony Edwards and the backside help from Mike Conley, to be able to get this off.
SGA has done the same thing for OKC.
Well, another MVP from Canada, like SGA, as Holmgren hits it, Steve Nash.
The Western Conference Finals Most Valuable Player Trophy is appropriately named after another all-time NBA great, Magic Johnson. The winner of the Magic Johnson Trophy for the 2025 Western Conference Finals Most Valuable Player is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai, just knowing what that trophy stands for, what does it mean to you to now own one?
Yeah, it's a really good feeling. Think stuff you dream about as a kid. I just want to shout out these fans. They've been here. A couple years I got here, there's some really dark times in this arena, not fun times, and these fans have been by our side through thick and thin, so we appreciate them first and foremost. And then, of course, I want to thank my teammates. Without them, I'm nothing. Clear as day. I don't have 124 points by myself. I love these guys to death. Now, with all that being said, this is a step in the right direction, but we have a lot more work to do, and we know that, and that's what we're focused on. So let's buckle up and get ready.
Shai, you've said that through the ups and downs of your career that there were some nights that you thought, I'm not very good at basketball. What are you going to be thinking when you get home tonight?
I got a lot of growing to do. We got a lot of work to do to get to our ultimate goal, and this is not it. So that's all that I'm focused on.
Congratulations on winning MVP.
Thank you so much.